1 year ago, I set out to build the quickest and fastest full-body drag race cars possible within the physics sandbox that is BeamNG.drive, following a few simple rules. The cars must have full bodies, including fenders, doors and windows, hood and trunk, front and rear bumpers, and a driver's seat. And one more thing, no game mods allowed. I began with the default drag versions of a handful of the game's vehicles, and after a lot of testing and tuning to find each car's maximum performance, I have my list of the fastest drag cars in the game. Unsurprisingly, the quickest car on that list was the Chevette Scintilla. I've learned a fair bit since making that list, and have since gone back and retuned almost all the cars on it. Today I'll be making one more pass in each of them, and I'll be bringing you into the garage to see all the parts and tuning that has gone into each. If you enjoy this or find it helpful, don't forget to hit that thumbs up so YouTube knows this is some good shit. If this is the sort of stuff you're into, subscribe to the channel for more. Your support helps and is appreciated. Alright, let's get on with what you came here for. If you're planning on building any of these cars for yourself, grab a pen and some paper, or get ready to grab some screenshots because there's a lot to go through. And for the sake of those who are here just to watch some fast cars, we're going to try to move this along quickly. First out today is a Gaval D Series pickup. This updated version sports a 6.9 liter supercharged V8 on nitrous and makes over 2,000 horsepower while weighing in at 4,335 pounds, making it the heaviest vehicle in this group. A year ago, the D Series was the slowest on the list when the smoke cleared, having only run at best at 7.806 at 166 miles per hour. Let's go see what the truck can do today. I've since found a little more power for the pickup, and using lighter rear rims have dropped a little weight as well. Gaval D Series runs a 7.599 at over 176 miles per hour. That's an improvement of more than a couple tenths and 10 miles per hour. This is exactly the sort of improvements we're going to see with all of the cars here today. Next up is a Gabriel Burnside that I've nicknamed Porky. Porky comes with a supercharged 423 cubic inch V8 on as much nitrous as it can handle and makes 1,878 horsepower while tipping the scales at 3,694 pounds. That's a lot of ham right there. Porky was one of the first couple cars built for this list, and at the time ran at best at 7.541 at 184 miles per hour. It's time to see what this pig will do today. Like most of the cars we'll see today, Porky is now sporting the lightest rims available for the tires we need, and with some of the things I've learned since the car's original build, I've also managed to squeeze a little more power out of it as well. About that, Porky runs at 7.299 at 187 miles per hour. That pass would have been good enough for number 3 on the original list, only behind the Scintilla and the Moonhawk. Coming up next is one of our Uber killers, the Gabriel GR Marshall. This taxi is fitted with a 6.9 liter supercharged V8 making 1,841 horsepower and weighing in at 3,661 pounds, and is the only car we'll see today that does not use nitrous. The Grand Marshall was a tough one to figure out the first time around, and it made the list in number 6 with a best pass at 7.531 at 183 miles per hour. Since then, like most of the cars today, besides the lighter rims, I've also removed the roll cages from the cars that had them, and the result is pretty significant weight savings. Gavel Grand Marshall runs a 7.249 at 187 miles per hour, improving more than a quarter second and 4 miles per hour. Next up is the 5.0's Brekel Bastion, 6.5 liters, twin turbos and nitrous. This Bastion makes 2,117 horsepower and weighs in at 4,146 pounds. Only the D Series pickup truck is heavier. The Bastion originally suffered from chronic transmission issues, but having that sorted out, it would go on to run a best of 7.441 at 187 miles per hour to make the list at number 5. Since the Bastion is the only turbo car today, and a tree here in Bradenton doesn't allow enough time to build boost before we launch, the car is set up to work leaving at low boost. If you're using this setup anywhere else, keep that in mind. The Brekel Bastion runs a 7.216 at 190 miles per hour. That would have been good enough for number 2 on the original list, behind only the Scintilla. Nice pass. Here is the Gavel Barow. Using the 423 cubic inch supercharged Ultra V8 on nitrous, the Barow is packing 1,885 horsepower and is the lightest muscle car on the list now at 3,399 pounds. The trick with the Barow is keeping the nose down. Activating the nitrous at the right RPM after launch makes all the difference between scraping the rear bumper to half track or hauling ass to the finish line. The Barow is number 4 on the list after originally running a best of 7.373 at 185 miles per hour. I've since learned how to squeeze a little more nitrous into it for a little bit more power, and I put it on the same diet as the other cars. Let's see what it can do. The new improved Barow runs a 7.115 at 187 miles per hour. Nice improvement. I have to wonder if given some more time in testing, the 6-second pass might be possible with this car. Time for our original Uber killer, the Gavel BlueBu. This cab has a 423 cubic inch supercharged V8 on all the nitrous it can handle, making 1,777 horsepower and tipping the scales at 3,523 pounds. This car is the OG car for BeamNG content on this channel, and the first car to make the list of fastest unmodded drag cars, running a best of 7.303 at 185 miles per hour. Although it was the first car built, the BlueBu actually got the most attention the first time around, so other than losing some weight for today, there was only so much it seemed to need when it came time to revisit. The Gavel BlueBu twisting its way to a 7.216 at 183 miles per hour. The BlueBu's always been a fun car to drive. You just have to remember to line up pointing slightly left for your run. Okay, here's our final car of the day and the quickest and fastest unmodded muscle car on the list, the Brekel Moonhawk, this time fitted with 448 cubic inches of supercharged V8 on nitrous, producing 2,419 horsepower, with the whole package weighing in at 3,581 pounds. Having run a 7.22 to make number 2 on the original list, I later went on to make a few more changes that would send the unmodded Moonhawk into the 6-second zone, running 6.953 at 198.57 miles per hour. Since that video, the new 448 Thunder was released, and I finally had a chance to test it out some. For the last run of the day, we're going to see that in action. .899 199.83 miles per hour for the Brekel Moonhawk. Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this or found it useful. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, keep it in your own damn lane. See ya.